Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I am back with a charity shop haul for you today, or a thrift haul. So I've got lots of things to show you that I bought at the charity shops. A few things for Christmas, a few things that would be good for Christmas gifts. Some of you may have recently watched my Christmas gift exchange with Lara and really enjoyed that. So I thought it'd be nice to show you a few other things that I'm going to actually be giving to people as Christmas presents this year. And I'm also going to be personalising a few of the items that I've picked up at the charity shop. Today's video is sponsored by Cricut, and I'm going to be using my Cricut Joy to personalise some of the items that I've picked up from the charity shops later on in this video. If you were here around this time last year, you may remember that I did a similar video where I personalised a few things that I bought from Poundland to make some Christmas decorations. If you've never seen one of these before, this is a really handy little gadget. As you can see, it's quite small, so it's really nice to just sit on the desk, or it's very easy to put away in storage. And what this does is actually cuts and also draws. So it's an incredibly clever machine. It's really easy to use. The Cricut design space is available on desktop and mobile. I like to use it on my mobile phone so I can just go through all the different designs or design my own, and then literally just send the designs from my phone straight to the Cricut Joy. And then what I love is it takes Cricut Smart Materials, which essentially are things like the vinyl, but they come on a roll, so you can just feed them straight in, so there's no need to sort of fiddle around with a cutting mat or anything like that. You just feed in the smart materials on their roll and it sucks them in and does all the work for you. So it's really quick and easy to use. And I'm very excited to be making some of the items that I've got from the charity shop bespoke a little bit later on in today's video. You know when you see something but you just want to make it that little bit more personal, especially at this time of year if we're doing Christmas gifts and things like that. There's so many things you can do with the Cricut Joy. So I'm really excited to be working with them again, and I'm very excited to be sharing with you some of the bits that I've picked up from the charity shops recently, because I'm just looking around and I found some fantastic stuff. Oh, don't know what that was. So let's have a quick sip of the coffee and then we'll get into the video. Okay, where should we start? Stay tuned till the end, because I have one design item that, oh my goodness, you're gonna love it. We have found some Gucci in the charity shops. I think that was a first. Let's start off with what I'm wearing, because this was a charity shop find. You may have seen recently I went thrifting with my good friend Hermione and we picked up some lovely bits, and I found this shirt. This was in the Royal Trinity Hospice and it was £7. It's a Boohoo shirt. It's just this really simple green check, but I thought that was lovely and quite kind of festive for this time of year. And whilst I was with Hermione, I also found these salt and pepper pots. These are Le Creuset salt and pepper shakers. They've just got the little holes in the top in this beautiful blue colour, and these were £4 from Crisis. And if we were thinking about how to give these as a Christmas gift, I thought what would be really nice to do with these is to fill them up and give them a wash, of course, and then we could put these in a hamper, maybe surrounded by some other items, maybe some food items. So you could just do kind of like a regular hamper, or maybe with some cheeses in it, some crackers, some chutney, or that sort of thing. And so the salt and pepper pot would kind of look quite nice sat within that. So that's a little idea if you're wanting to kind of gift something like this as part of a Christmas present. Let me know in the comments if you are going to be giving any Christmas presents from the charity shops this year. I think I might be hanging on to these, I'm not sure, but they're beautiful, aren't they? So if I received those as a gift, I would be very happy. I picked up this cushion cover in the trade sale, and I just thought that this was such a beautiful colour, and I really like this kind of inky wash design on it. I'm not sure which way up it's meant to go. I think it is this way up. Guessing by the label on it. Yeah, it looks better that way, doesn't it? And this is by a company called Harlequin. And yeah, it's just a really nice linen, rectangular cushion cover, and this was in the trade sale. So originally this had been priced at £2.99. I think I might have picked this one up in the £1 sale when everything was reduced to £1. I'm looking at it on the monitor and it's looking like mountains actually. Close up, it kind of just looks like a bit of a swirl, but I think now I look at it like that, it kind of looks like mountains and possibly a lake. Okay, on to some of the items that I'm going to personalise, and the first one is this plain white mug. This one was the bargain price of 50p. There was plenty of plain white mugs available in the charity shops that I looked in, so if you are looking to do any similar projects to this, it's definitely a good place to have a look. You'll find lots of plain items, plain plates, you'll see lots of jars, lots of storage containers, all that kind of stuff. So I thought we'd have a bit of fun with the Cricut. So let's jump in to the DIY. So as you can see, I've got my Cricut Joys set up on the table. It's so small and compact. This is something that you could actually keep out all the time. It looks really cute, but I usually pop mine away. It's really compact, so it's nice and easy to store. The Cricut Joy is actually Cricut's smallest smart cutting machine ever, so it's really portable too. So you could always take this round to a friend's house if you wanted to do some crafting together. What I love about the Cricut Joy is it's so easy to set up. You literally just switch it on and you can have it up and running in no time, which means if you are inspired to do a bit of personalization or to start a craft project, you can get on with your projects really quickly. And the design space, which I like to use on the mobile, is really easy to use. And then because of its design, the Cricut Joy uses Cricut Smart materials, which are different from other vinyls and papers, because these are actually like on a roll. We've got all different ones to choose from. I'm working with the vinyls. You can get these in permanent or also non-permanent, and they're really handy because you just feed them in. So you don't need to use a cutting mat, which makes the projects really quick and easy. Honestly, once I'm up and running with my Cricut, I don't know when to stop. So I have done a few different items that I bought from the charity shops to show you. So the first one being the mug that you just saw. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. I've personalized it. Let's get jolly. I mean, how professional does that look? I absolutely love the text, and there's so many different designs to choose from. So you can just literally scroll through and choose something that takes your fancy and then get creative. I'm actually planning on using the Cricut Joy to do all my labeling for my storage in the bathroom cupboard. I'm in the middle of renovating the bathroom, and we have this cupboard above the washing machine that has shelving. So I'm thinking we'll get some nice storage containers and then use the Cricut Joy to label those up really nicely. Shall I show you the other projects that I did? So I also picked up this rather nice plate. I'm gonna hide what the design, so you can kind of get an idea of the plate before I added my embellishments. So this plate was £1.75, and it's kind of like a slightly flat white plate. So I thought this would be quite a nice kind of serving plate for around Christmas time. And I spotted these really cute little stockings, which you can actually create using different coloured vinyls. So it kind of instructs you how to do that, so you can get the different layers. I went for 3 different colours and kind of mixed and matched them to create these stockings, and I just thought that looked so cute. Imagine this with a few little mince pies on it, or maybe a few satsumas or nuts or whatever, any Christmas snack that you like. And yeah, this has just made this a really nice, bespoke, kind of Christmassy, slightly quirky item that of course nobody else has. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm gonna pop it on the coffee table and fill it up with some nice Christmassy snacks later on. And then the last thing that I customised, well, you know that I always like to buy a plant pot when I'm in the charity shops. So I had a go at making this one a little bit more festive too. So onto the front I added this really nice Christmas tree design, just in this really simple matte gold. But to experiment on the back, I tried a different technique as well by layering the vinyls so we have a different colour behind it. So let me know which way around you think this looks better. I think I actually prefer just the really simple gold on this. This was just kind of like a white pot. This was 50p, and I thought as a Christmas gift, all we'd need to do is add a nice plant into this, a poinsettia, maybe something festive, or a Christmas cactus, something like that, and that would make a really lovely gift. And of course, using the Cricut Joy, you could also add somebody's name onto there too, if you wanted to make it even more personalised. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and I feel like I've kind of got 2 for 1. Which is always good. And if you want to find out more about the Cricut Joy, I think this would actually make such an amazing gift for somebody who's into their crafting or their organisation, because the options of projects to do with this are endless. And yeah, if you are interested in finding out more, I'll leave a link for it in the description box. You can find out all about it. And also leave a link to shop the Cricut Joy if you are interested in buying one for yourself. And thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Okay, on to another plant pot that I bought. Again, something that could make a lovely Christmas gift with a plant in it, or actually without. This plant pot is so beautiful, and this was only £1. And again, imagine that with a plant in it, it would make a lovely gift. but I think that's probably a gift to me. I think most of these are gifts to me, to be honest. I also found this, which is like another kind of plant container, but I actually thought we could use this one for a Christmas gift as kind of like a Christmas gift box, if you like. So this is a metal tin, and this one says Christmas Botanicals, best wishes at Christmas time. And I just loved the vintagey, almost like a decoupage effect on here, isn't it? With the kind of stamping. And this one was 99p, which I thought was brilliant. It's like a cute little bucket. And I thought this would be the perfect size to actually fit a couple of bath bombs in. You get a couple of the nice bath bombs from Lush, maybe with a little bit of shredded paper, and just place them into there. It's almost a bit like a little metal tin bath, isn't it? So I think with some bath bombs in there, that would be fab. Or maybe I could get the little sleepy bear that you can get in Lush, and he could be like sitting in there poking out. That'd look really cute. It's a very random item, but I'm going to show you anyway. In the British Heart Foundation, I spotted these Wilko's toilet seat hinges for £1.99. These are kind of like the metal brackets. You've got all the different fittings in there. The toilet seat came off as part of the bathroom renovation. It needs to go back on, but a few of the bits are missing. So I'm hoping that this bag will have just those few little extra bits that I need to reattach the toilet seat. You really wanted to know that, didn't you? Anyway, let's move on to something from the car boot sale, but again, something that I thought would make a really nice Christmas gift. And that is a picture or picture frame. So this one I think was 50p, or did I buy this? I think we might have managed to get, did we get 3 for £1? It was something very reasonable anyway. I think it was around the 50p mark. So a nice picture frame, I'm thinking you could print a really beautiful photograph, or you could add a little painting, or you could buy a print online, or you could make one, personalised one. You could use your Cricut for that if you have one, that kind of thing. So anything personal in here would make a lovely gift. And then to present it to them, by putting it in a photo frame, it just kind of adds to it a little bit, doesn't it? So I'm thinking maybe a nice black and white photo of a memory would look really nice in here, and then you can just wrap that up and it makes a lovely gift all by itself. So I know you can go into places now and print out photos from your phone. So if you have got loads of photos on your phone and one of them is a lovely memory for somebody, then this could be a really nice way of giving it to them as a Christmas present. Okay, on to some Christmas items. And around this time of year is a great time to go to your charity shops and look out for Christmas decorations, Christmas gifts, Christmas anything, because this is the time of year that often they will rotate their stock and put all of that stuff out. I actually picked up a couple of bits last year that were after Christmas, but I still thought they'd be good to put away for this year, so I brought them back out. And the first one was this Scented Home Christmas Nights Reed Diffuser, and this is by Ashley and Burwood, London, and this was £2.30 from Cancer Research, and I've actually taken it out and I've been using it. So it's just back here. I've just flipped the reeds around recently and it is smelling lovely. So that was really good for that price. And again, something that could easily have made a nice Christmas gift. You could have just popped the label off that and wrapped that one up, and that would have been a lovely present for somebody. Also last year I bought this beautiful porcelain house, which has some really nice work on it. It's got the nice gold detailing, the little stars in the roof. And this takes a tea light, and this one was £2. I've forgotten which charity shop I bought that one from, but yeah, for £2 I thought that was lovely, and it looks quite nice with something else that I picked up this week. So I'll show you these two together. In fact, let me show you now so you can have a look at what they look like together. So I also found this house. This was in the British Heart Foundation, and this is a hanging ornament, and this one was £1.99, and again it has some really lovely detail on it. It's all been hand painted. This one's also made out of like a porcelain, so it's actually very heavy, so maybe a bit too heavy to go on the tree. But yeah, I thought maybe just propped up on a book or in a tray and then styled up on the coffee table, it'd look quite nice also on the mantelpiece together. I also found this beautiful coaster which caught my eye. I love the two different textures on this, and this was in fact from Anthropology. It still has the label on it, for £10, and this was £2.49 from the British Heart Foundation. So I thought this would make a really lovely gift or stocking filler. As well as being able to find some brilliant things in the charity shops, you can also find some really lovely second-hand items online that could make good Christmas presents. Some great stuff on eBay, and I actually recently picked myself up a little gift from the Vestiaire collective, which you may have heard of. They do second-hand or pre-loved designer items. They have some really fab stuff on their site, and I was on the lookout for a card holder to match my holdall and my wash bags from Louis Vuitton. And I went onto the Louis Vuitton website, and the price point, well, it was quite a lot for a card holder. So I thought I would make a really big effort to try and find one at second hand, considering that my holdall and wash bag were both second hand. The passport holder I did actually buy new from the store, but I thought I would try to find the card holder second hand, and I did actually manage to find it on their site, and it worked out, I would say, yeah, probably about half the price, or more than half the price, of buying it new, which is fantastic. It's in good condition. They verify it and check it over, so you know you're buying a genuine product. And yeah, this completes my travel collection. It means I don't have to shove my cards in the back of my phone case anymore, which I had been doing, and some of them stopped working as a result of that. So I'll be able to separate all of those. So that's another second-hand Christmas present to myself. I've had this for a little while now, but I just wanted to save it to show you it in this video as a gift idea. So I'll leave a link to them in the description box. I had a little search on there, and if you put in some of the designer brands that you like and then just search low to high in the price points, if you are on a budget, you can find some really nice stuff. And sometimes they have sales as well, so if you do know somebody that likes their designer items, it might be worth having a little look on this site. I think it takes a little while for them to arrive though, so I guess with Christmas coming quite soon, if it doesn't arrive in time, you could always, I don't know, screenshot what you bought for them or something and say they've got a surprise coming in the post. So we're on to the final item that I've got to show you in today's video, and that is the designer item that I was talking about, and this is it. So this is going to be a gift to Mummy Carrington, and it is this beautiful scarf that is by Gucci. So I found this in trade in their sale. It was originally priced at $17.99, which I think in itself would have been a good price for this, but it was reduced in the sale to £4, which was incredible. And it is this beautiful silk scarf that has these kind of bouquets on it that I think are for the different seasons. Now it is slightly stained here and there, so I need to figure out the best way to get this cleaned. As you can see, we have the daffodils in this corner, and then working around we have, I think that's a water lily, and then in this corner we have some poppies and some buttercups, and then as we go around, yeah, I feel like the seasons kind of change. We have tulips, in the middle we have some lilies, and then in this corner here we have the kind of Christmassy corner with the holly, oak leaves and acorns in there, berries, holly, ivy. So yeah, a really nice scarf. I'll figure out how to get this cleaned up. And it says Gucci there, and the label, where was it? It was in one of the corners, and I spied that and it said made in Italy. I think this might be quite an old one. Dry clean only, 100% silk, made in Italy. So yeah, I thought that would make a lovely gift for my mum. And actually, fun fact, I actually bought my grandmother a silk scarf way back in the day. I think I might have been a kid at the time, or a teenager. I think I might have been a kid. And I bought it from Dickens & Jones, which used to be a store on Regent Street that she actually worked in. It's not there anymore. I've forgotten what store it's turned into. Anyway, my nan never used to wear it because she thought it was too nice and she was worried that she might lose it. My mum has it now and wears it all the time. So I thought I would give her another one for her collection. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in a box, maybe with that bit facing up. What do we think? Yeah, I love that. Love finding a bit of Gucci in the charity shops. So I hope this video has given you a few ideas. If you have got some charity shops near to you, maybe you could have a little look in them and see if you can mix and match some items if you're buying Christmas presents for people this year. And yeah, let me know what item from this video was your favorite, and let me know what you think of the DIY personalized items as well. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, do give it a little thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're new here, to click subscribe for new videos every single week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.